This lesson is on multiple representations. So what this means is we've only seen one way of representing information, and that's through equations. Today, we're going to expand on how we can represent a situation or another equation. One way is concrete representations. A concrete representation is when you draw what the problem is asking. This helps you visualize the situation and actually what's going on. So for example, you decide to join a gym for the new year. The starting cost is $20 to join, but every month there's a $35 charge to stay a member. Draw a concrete representation of your cost to be a member at the gym. So the first thing we're going to do is kind of refresh from yesterday and identify the independent and dependent variable. What is the variable? The main thing that's happening is that you're being charged that $35 a month. So the dependent variable is what's going to be our total. So what we're looking for is our total cost of being a member at this gym. And we can't give a dollar amount when we're doing our independent and dependent variables. So we're going to say the number of months that we are a member. So our dependency statement is our total cost depends on the number of months we are a member. Now, how can you draw this? So you can say, like, let's say, since we're joining for the new year, we have January. January, you can draw your picture giving, let's say, $20 to join the gym. And then come February, here you are paying another $35 to stay a member. And then March, here you are again paying another $35. So notice how when we started with $20. That's all it costed to join the gym. And then February went up to $35 because it's $35 a month to stay a member. And then March we added another $35. You could also say April. And then here you are again spending $35 to stay a member at this gym. So a concrete representation is you drawing a picture of what's happening. So how can you visualize it? So here's another example. You're going to order pizza for you and your friends. The cost of pizza is $12 plus $2 extra per topping you add. You can only add toppings to the whole pizza. You cannot add to half. Draw a concrete representation of the cost of your pizza. So again, what we're looking for is the total cost of your pizza. So after however many toppings you add. So our dependent variable is going to be total cost. And then your independent variable is the number of toppings you decide to put onto your pizza. So your dependency statement is your total cost of the pizza depends on the number of toppings you put on it. So to start, so 0 toppings, which is just a cheese pizza, right? That costs $12. If you want to add 1 topping, let's say you want to add pepperoni. Pink pepperoni, it's the new thing. So you add pepperoni. So you spend the $12, but you just added $2 to that total. If you add 2 toppings, let's say you have the pepperoni, the pink pepperoni, and then you want to add green pepper, I guess blue pepper. So you have the $12 for the cheese pizza, plus the $2 for the sausage, plus the $2 for the blue pepper, green pepper. If you wanted to add 3 toppings, we're going to start with $12 for the cheese pizza, then we're going to add our pepperoni for $2, and then we're going to add our green pepper, and then we're going to add sausage. So you had $2 for the pepperoni, $2 for the green pepper, and $2 for the sausage. So again, concrete representation is drawing the picture. Another way of representing is numerical representations. And this is what's happening through a table. So it can organize the increase or decrease of your total. Let's look back at the last two examples we just looked at. So here's the first one. You decide to join a gym. The starting cost is $20, but every month there's a $35 charge to stay a member. Find the numerical representation of your cost to be at the gym. So how we label this is you have a center area to show all of your work, because remember, showing your work is important. Your independent variable goes here on the side. So what was our independent variable? It was number of months you were at the gym. Our dependent variable is what we're going to get out of this function. So dependent variable is the total cost. If we have 0 months, we're just signing up. What were you supposed to pay? So the starting cost is $20. So you paid the $20. Were you there any months yet? No. So your total cost so far is $20. After the first month, since we're looking for the total cost, we have to take into account every single thing that we paid for. So we're still going to say we paid this $20 initially, but on top of that, we paid $35 for our first month. So our total cost so far has been $55. After 2 months, again, we are going to accumulate. We're going to make sure we account for everything that we've been spending. Your initial sign-up fee, plus your first month, plus your second month. So now your total cost is 20 plus 35, which is $90. For your third month, you're going to spend a total of that $20 initial sign-up fee for 0 months, plus your first month, plus your second month, plus your third month. So this is going to be $125. Do you notice a pattern? We started with our initial fee to join the gym, but then every month we've added on $30. So what if we said this? X represents the number of months, and if you remember in a table, X always goes on the left. If we set this equal to Y, that's what your total cost is. That's going to say how much you have spent total on the gym. So we just came up with our function rule. Let's try the second example. So again, we're ordering pizza, and the cost of a pizza is $12 plus $2 extra per topping you add. So we need to find the numerical representation. So if you think back to our original, what we had for our independent variable was the number of toppings, and then the dependent variable was the total cost of the pizza. So again, if you have 0 toppings, you just want a cheese pizza, that initial amount of the pizza is $12, so that's all it's going to cost you. But remember, we added pepperoni. So you don't just pay for the pepperoni, you have to pay for the pizza and add the pepperoni. So this pizza is now $14. But then we wanted to add green pepper. So we originally had the $12 plus the 2 for the sausage plus the 2 for the green pepper. Now this pizza is $16. And then one of your friends said, I want pepperoni. So we added pepperoni. So now we added 3 toppings. So now this pizza is $18. So again, if you notice our pattern here, it's your initial cost plus $2 per topping gives us how much that pizza is going to cost. Take a second, work on your in-class practice. Again, if you have questions, please raise your hand. Your teacher will be there. Check your work. And your quiz is on a piece of paper. So once your in-class practice has been checked, please ask your teacher for the paper quiz.